Your team, Madam.
Well, naturally, they all put the fire down to faulty wiring, but I know what I saw. There was a man, I can see him now, he was stealing across the hallway.
How would you describe him, Ruth?
Wicked. Quite wicked.
I see.
Of course, Carrie Louise says that I dreamed it all, but then my sister never had any time for unpalatable truths. Do you think anyone could possibly guess, Jane, that you and I are practically the same age?
Not for a moment, I'm sure. I'm afraid, you see, I look every minute of my age.
No.
When was it, this fire?
About 6 weeks ago. I'd just flown in from New York for a meeting of the trustees.
Well, surely Carrie Louise's husband must have seen something.
Louis has eyes only for his dear wife and her blessed cause.
Oh, she's still keeping up with her causes.
Does the sun rise in the morning? Naturally, such a thing is fashionable when one is a young girl.
I was going to nurse lepers, and you were off to be a nun, I believe.
Yes, quite possibly, but marriage knocks sense into one, and God knows, Carrie Louise has had plenty of practice ever since she threw herself at that Nordic lump.
Her first husband, Mr. Gould Bronson, he was something of a philanthropist, wasn't he?
And 2 husbands later, she is still living off his inheritance. And she has surpassed herself with this latest cause. Criminals.
Oh?
She imagines she can do something with them. So there they all are, all living it up in some so-called reform facility at the bottom of her garden.
Gracious. And this is what you're afraid of?
Jane, I don't know. All the time I was with her, I felt this presence around her, and then that fire in her study. All of her memories burnt to ashes. Someone in that house wishes my sister harm. I dare say this all sounds quite mad to you.
Oh, no.
You believe me?
I trust your conviction.
Nothing's ever surprised you, has it, Jane? Because you always think the worst.
The worst is so often true.
Then you'll go as soon as you can? Remember how she and Gould Bronson longed for a child of their own?
Didn't they adopt in the end? I think I met the child. Very pretty girl.
Yes, Gina. A bewitching little thing. Then, as so often happens, not long after, Carrie Louise found herself pregnant. Now, normally it's hard lines on the adopted child, but not in their case. Carrie Louise was so anxious to make no difference between the two that when Mildred came along, if anything, she tended to overindulge little Gina, while her natural child was left to fend for itself. Huh? Poor Mildred. She never stood a chance.
Hello. Oh, hello. Oh, what a nice string bag. You must be...
The next train on platform 1 is the 4:50 from Paddington. All stations to Little...
I said you must be Aunt Jane.
Then you must be Gina.
How did you guess? Don't answer that. Come on.
This must be the famous facility.
Where Mummy keeps her young men. Incorrigible.
Who, dear?
Why, them, of course.
Oh.
Mummy.
Jane. Dear Carrie Louise. How are you? The flesh is weak, but the spirit's as stubborn as ever. Would you take tea? I always have mine standing up, otherwise one would sit around forever, don't you think? Allow me to introduce Louis, treasured husband and chief of my tribe.
How?
How do you do?
Amateur dramatics. Things we do for love.
I think you look quite fierce. Don't you, dear?
I have no head for such matters.
My daughter, Mildred.
How very nice to meet you after all this long while.
Likewise.
I've put Miss Marple in the Fabian suite, Mum.
Good thinking. Jane, this is Juliet Belliver, who's simply everything to me. Nurse, dragon, watchdog, and very faithful friend.
Jolly, what's for dinner? I'm starved.
As Mr. Kellogg has proven, an excess of protein in the diet excites all the wrong instincts amongst those of a criminal bent. We find barley an excellent substitute. Isn't that so, Dr. Maverick?
Indeed.
For what we are about to receive, may the Lord make us truly thankful. And may He, in His wisdom, remind us that without these and all His gifts, we are like a rudderless ship,
Oh, dear.
doomed
She's on
to
fire tonight.
doomed to perish upon the rocks.
Amen. Thank you, dear. Vividly put. I like us all to eat together once a week. I want all my charges to feel they're like part of the family.
And so we do, my dear.
Is it?
Just slow up a minute.
They make a splendid couple.
I should hope not.
That's my stepson, Stephen Restrick, by my second husband, Johnny, the theater producer.
Of course he is.
All manner of waifs and strays under this roof.
Everyone's allowed the odd error of judgment. Dad was yours, isn't that right, darling?
Stop it, you're making my mother sound quite fast.
Well, so she is. A couple more divorces, I shall have all her exes carved into the rock like Mount Rushmore.
Not quite a laughing matter.
Stephen has made himself indispensable to my wife's dramatic review.
Carrie Louise likes me to stage a show for her every year. It's a morale booster for the troops.
Are you in the theatre like your father, Mr. Restrick?
I'm in fabrics, soft furnishings. Keeps me out of mischief.
But Stevie's going to storm the West End in the spring, aren't you, darling?
And Gina's husband?
A gentleman called Wally Hurt from Wyoming.
Mr. Hudd has a great fondness for grilled chicken.
What is he doing?
He's mending a toaster. A very capable fellow. Wally was a GI during the Normandy landings.
He and Gina met during V-Day.
You can imagine.
On the contrary, I think they're admirably suited.
Did you have a good war, Wally?
Well, it didn't kill me, but it didn't make me stronger.
May I help you?
No, no. Oh, such a pity. The fire. Oh,
Quite. Set us back some months. Edgar Lawson,
Jane Marple.
so I gather.
You work for Carrie Louise?
For Mr. Sericold. I'm his personal secretary.
Sounds terribly important.
It has its moments. But
Oh,
may I speak in confidence?
of course.
Swear it, please. You see, I have no wish to compromise his position.
Mr. Sericold.
No. My father. You see, I am in fact Winston Churchill's son.
Yes, I think I do see.
He does what he can, but they spy on me. Always have done. And the whispering campaign, if it wasn't for the damned whispering, do you see?
Has anyone seen Mrs. Sericote?
I was just thinking the same thing.
This is the second time this week she's forgotten a tonic. The woman has no head for her own safety. Mr. Sericote! Miss Mildred!
What on earth?
Oh my gosh, Mummy! Mummy! Tina!
Darling! Come back this minute! You'll be out of your depth! Darling, please!
Are you not coming in? Quick canary dip, wonderfully refreshing. Oh, Gina, avert your eyes. You too, bro.
Don't call me that.
What were you thinking of? Well, Stephen happened to mention that a cool dip works wonders for arthritis. And you know Mama, always the first to the barricade.
But she can hardly swim.
Oh, poppycock.
Oh!
Happy now? Call sufficient chaos for one
Hang on,
evening.
darling!
Give it a rest, Mel.
I'm coming! I'm coming!
Careful, Lois, it does get deep there. What is it they say, Miss Marple? Blood will out.
Is he an able swimmer, Mr. Sericote?
How can anyone here actually swim?
Very well, landlubbers. I'll rescue them myself or die trying. You'll do no
Gina,
such
don't you
thing.
dare!
I say, Mildred, who are those young men?
Ah!
Come on!
Looks like your prayers were answered.
What's up?
My dear Ruth, I had hoped to dispel your concerns over Carrie Louise's safety, but I fear I cannot. She has the same blithe spirit as ever, but there may, as you suggested, be dark forces at play here in Stony Gates. Gina is as bewitching as you say. Certainly the stepson, Stephen Restorick, finds her so, while her American husband looks away, as if indifferent. And then there is Edgar Lawson. He is maladjusted, certainly, but there is something else a little wrong about Edgar Lawson. Though what it is, and whether it touches Carrie Louise, I cannot yet say.
It's so good to see you so well. I know it's silly, but the world feels a more secure place with you at my side.
Goodness, what have I done to deserve such trust? It must have been a terrible shock for you. The fire, I mean.
In my study? Oh, no, that was an accident. It's just, promise you won't breathe a word of this to my poor Louis, but... Oh, the hero of the hour, Abattoir Anthony.
Ma'am?
8 counts for burglary, 4 for breaking an entry, and more grievous harm than I have fingers and toes to count. But last night, this gentleman saved my life. All it takes is a little dignity, though try telling that to the Home Office. And this is Whitstable Ernest. How are your tomatoes faring?
Ripe as plums, Ma'am. Care to try, madam?
Oh, very nice, thank you.
Mr. Sericote happily recovered from his paddle, I hope?
Oh, quite. Off to London on the first train this morning.
Oh, business, I expect.
That's right. Ernest once took a great interest in financial matters.
Yes, I got a bit ahead of myself, didn't I, Mum?
He used to invest other people's money without their permission.
Still, fella needs something to look back on as he matures.
You have green fingers, I see.
Thank you. And happily free to use them. Lakeside view, nice bit of garden. Can't think of a more pleasurable way to unwind.
Put like that, I feel I might join you.
Well, there's always room for one more.
Mrs. Sedico,
Jolly?
there's a gentleman to see you.
Oh? I'll be along in a moment.
Christian.
Not whom you were expecting.
Well, I didn't know, wrapped as you were in such mystery.
Nonsense. I told Lewis last night, didn't he tell you?
Oh, perhaps he did. I'll get Jolly to prepare the Care-Hardy rooms. Oh, Jane, I'm so sorry. Allow me to present Christian, my other stepson, by way of my late beloved first husband.
Oh, Mr. Gulbranson's son. I see. Well, I think I do.
Madame.
I hope you won't be deserting us too soon this time.
Well,
At least stay for the weekend.
I was hoping to have a word with Lewis. Business matter. All very tedious.
Well, he's not here, so you'll jolly well have to wait.
So much the better.
Come, let us show you the garden. Such a lovely day.
They might have consulted me.
Miss Lawson.
I'm Mr. Sericald's personal secretary. Ergo, Gulbranson should come to me if it's also urgent.
Indeed.
They take me for a fool. But I know. That's the point.
What do you know?
He has the devil in him.
Who, Mr. Gulbranson? Or your father?
Just you wait and see.
Leave her alone.
Spying on me?
Can you see the old dame wants in peace? Go on, split.
Gladly.
Is that coffee you have there? Perhaps you could spare a drop. My nerves.
I make it pretty strong.
Well, that's the way I like it. A cup of joe, isn't that what you Americans call it? Or is that just at the pictures? You know, I sometimes wonder who or what Joe is.
Well, God bless him, whoever he is.
Oh, cheers. You know, when I look out on all this, I'm beginning to feel a little homesick for my hostas.
Oh, you and me both.
You have hostas?
Oh, no, I,
Oh, homesick.
yeah.
Well, there's only one known cure for that.
Try telling that to Princess.
Oh, you must see. Come on, please.
What have I got to give her? 2 crummy rooms in a gas station.
Hello, Stony Gates. Very good, sir. There's no need. I've already informed the groundsman. I'll see to it myself. Goodbye.
That Mr. Sericold.
Yes, sir. He'll be home in the 427 as planned.
Perhaps I might drive up and meet him from the station.
He prefers to walk.
Very good. Miss Bellover.
I should see about dinner. Miss Marple?
Oh, Mr. Gulbranson, just off for a little lie down.
Well, don't let me keep you. Miss Marple, you have known Carrie Louise.
Oh, most of my life, would you believe?
Such a comfort. Old friends.
I like to think so. We have a different perspective, one might say.
How do you find her?
As great an idealist as ever.
But it may be she does not appreciate the evil there is in the world. Tell me, how is her health?
She seems well enough, apart from the arthritis.
And her heart? Is her heart strong?
As far as one can tell, Mr. Gulbranson.
Until supper time, enjoy your shut eye.
Oh.
Right.
A great
It's hard to spare Carrie Louise the knowledge. If it can be kept from her, for her own sake.
Oh, dear.
That's it. No. Keep going. I want it in the center. Okay, left a bit. Left,
Louis,
left.
dear.
No, right,
Are you
right.
going to explain
Left.
about this? Because your idea,
Up.
I remember. Well,
To the right.
A bit further to the right.
That's what
Just a bit.
Well, you wanted to wear that.
Oh, dear. Further.
Sorry, I'll go.
Oh, Mel, I thought you didn't approve of such things.
Try anything once.
I bet.
Christian, I hope you'll stay for the dress rehearsal.
I'm a little weary. Could I have some paper and a typewriter brought up to my room?
Of course. Miss Bellamy.
I'll see to it at once.
How nice, all of us together under the same roof.
Yes.
Could you give me a hand with this?
Where's your Mr. Lawson run off to?
Edgar? Oh, I don't know. Night off, I expect.
Yes. So I think they'll come over in the facility and be very happy.
Oh, if there's anything more I can do.
You sit tight and hoot like a banshee.
Oh. All right.
All set? Whoa. That's not your cue.
Well, I'm here now, so let's get on with it.
Spoken like a pro.
Madam, you forgot your tonic.
Oh, hang on. I normally do this. I'm sorry, my darling. I quite forgot.
Oh, no, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Butterfingers.
It doesn't matter, Louis.
Nerves.
Really, it's not important.
Sorry, Miss
Never mind,
Bellamy.
Jolly. Put it down. I'll take it later.
Oh, I wonder, Miss Marple.
What?
I wonder if you wouldn't mind.
Oh, but I don't seem to have my glasses.
On your head?
No, oh, yes, here.
Get on with it!
I have traveled far and wide to...
I believe it's to hail you. Hail you.
to hail you from the great gods of our tribe.
Dear me.
They say that I, Big Chief Running Bear, must brave all for the love of my dear.
Third and finest, Lewis?
What?
Third and finest.
Oh, quite. Sorry. My third and finest squaw, Summer Rain.
Oh, Gina, you look lovely.
Good grief.
That's a lovely dress.
Oh, this country.
Here we go.
Her beauteous eyes, most pleasantly framed.
Oh, bravo. Most eloquent, Stevie.
Edgar, sit down.
Oh,
Not
blow.
again.
Wiring's on the blink.
I'll go and check the fuse box.
Oh, good man, Wally.
Well, what now?
Shall we carry on, Master, or...
Careful!
Oh, steady, Eddie!
Something wrong, Edgar?
You dare to ask me that? Calm as you like when...
He's got a gun.
It's just a toy. He's
Got
playing.
your attention now, have I? Everybody focused.
Come on,
Very
old
dramatic.
man, that's enough theatrics for one night.
I want the truth, and I want you all to bear witness.
To bear witness.
Be quiet, will you?
Witness.
I'm serious!
Stephen, that really isn't helping. Oh, Edgar, you're scaring us now.
Look at you standing there, you're pathetic!
Somebody
All these
please get
weeks
Wally.
Chasing your every whim like some grubby little...
He's only got to lock the bloody door.
Put the gun down, Edgar.
A nod here, a smile there. Thank you, Mr. Sericold.
Edgar.
Shh! How many sugars, Mr. Sericold? Tea sweet enough for you, Mr. Sericold?
Somebody do something.
Oh, don't
Say
be
something.
silly. He's harmless.
Anything at all?
Can you say
Don't
that?
just stand there with your mouth open.
Give me that gun.
Don't move!
Mr. Lawson, don't you think that you might be more comfortable inside?
Nobody move! All this time, it was you. Whispering and plotting.
Edgar, please, this is madness.
You promised to help me.
Edgar, enough.
More fool me, eh? Never trust anyone. At least not in this den of... Look at you! They ought to ship the whole lot of you off your precious facility and see how you... I told you not to move! Come here!
It's all right, Edgar.
Come here!
I'm
On
not
your knees!
going to hurt
On your
you.
knees!
Louis.
Oh, that hurt. Got your roots. Come on, drop it. Drop it.
There we are. Show's over.
Edgar, the key.
Not exactly big game, is he? But I suppose you could always try boiling him up for stock.
Father?
Stephen!
What's he doing here?
Louis Sericold, glad to meet you, old man.
Oh, Edgar, whatever next? Chase up Dr. Maverick, will you?
Did I hear gunshots?
So you must be...
Yeah, Big Chief Johnny Restrick, fresh from the happy hunting grounds of Soho and the Garrick, and former tenant of the Great White Bed.
Oh.
Any chance of something moist in a glass, old man?
Why not?
Look at you, my Botticelli angel.
Oh. We have to call the police. Oh, there's no need to fuss. Edgar is quite himself again, and Louis is fine, aren't you, darling?
It wasn't Mr. Sericold I was thinking of.
He was always so precise about his appearance.
I'm so sorry.
How could anyone do such a thing?
Forgive me, Cara Louise, but had you any idea that your former husband was coming to Stony Gates tonight?
Johnny? Yes, how did you know?
Well, earlier, dear, when we were near the glass house, you tried to tell me what was troubling you.
Yes, you see, Johnny kept writing me these long letters, like some supplicant at the gate, threatening to end it all if I turned him away.
And you gave him hope?
Never! Though heaven knows what Louis will make of it. He gets into the most dreadful huff if he so much as sees Johnny's name in the newspaper.
Mrs. Sericold?
Do come in.
Inspector Curry. Ma'am, my assistant sergeant mate. Your stepson, I gather.
That's right. By my late first husband.
Dreadful shock and a bit of a late night, I imagine.
Jane Marple, friend of Mrs. Sericold.
A chair for the lady, Sergeant. So, let's see if I've got this straight. Deceased arrived today on a pressing matter of business with your husband, Mr. Louis Sericold. Deceased then retired to his room after a light supper, where he was stabbed in the back, while the rest of the company were busy downstairs, locked in the drawing room for a theatrical performance that went awry on account of a Mr. Oh, yeah.
That's correct.
Nothing to concern you there, Inspector. A momentary aberration.
One of your convicts, is he, this Edgar Lawson?
What of it?
What's he in for?
Oh, I see. Edgar rather pressed his attention on one or two pillars of society. Mr. Churchill, Viscount Montgomery, and so forth. He's been with us 2 years. He's made great strides.
And he had access to the gunroom?
Edgar is my husband's personal secretary.
Well, I see.
From time to time, we employ individuals from the facility, those who would benefit from added responsibility.
And where is he now, this Mr. Lawson?
Asleep. Dr. Maverick sedated him.
And where were the other convicts?
Safely under curfew. All the gates of the property are locked at 5 p.m. sharp.
Of course. Oh, this would be the murder weapon then. Military flavour. Familiar at all?
It belonged. It belongs to a Mr. Wally Hurdo. U.S. Army knife.
The American who left the locked room to fix the wiring.
He kept that knife in his room. Absolutely anybody could have taken it.
Well, I think we've gleaned as much as we can from the crime scene.
I'd like Gina to see me to my room.
Miss Gina! Oh, Inspector, I'm sorry. I did wonder, the typewriter.
Was an Imperial good companion?
Unless I've got my evenings muddled, I seem to recall the late Mr. Gulbrunson requested a typewriter and paper be brought up to his room.
That's right.
It struck me as a little odd that one would imagine he wished to write correspondence, only doesn't appear to be any.
Miss Bolivar?
As a matter of fact, there was a letter.
I thought I told no one to touch a thing. Who else has been here?
Only Mr. Lewis Sarcold.
Very good. Thank you. Thank you, Miss...
Marple, quite welcome.
Anything else up your sleeve?
Not especially. Only... Well, there was a rather unusual incident after dinner with Mrs. Sarcold's tonic. Her husband appeared to spill it, but I'm quite sure he meant to drop it. Miss Bolivar was rather put out.
Oh, splendid. You got all that?
Just a little thing, of course, but after my conversation with Mr. Gulbrunson earlier in the day...
You spoke with the victim?
Oh, only briefly, I'm afraid, but he did say something rather unusual. He asked after Carrie Louise's health, is her heart strong?
Her heart?
Well, those were his words.
What did he mean by that?
Perhaps Louis Sarcold can shed more light on the matter. They were having a talk this evening in the park. I just happened to be looking out of my window.
You're not new to this game, are you, Miss Marple?
How about a song? Cheer us all up.
Look at this. I, Big Chief Running Bear, must brave all for the love of my... Who wrote this drivel?
I did, as a matter of fact.
Ah, not to worry. Hand me a pencil. We'll see if we can't turn this around.
No. We're getting on very well as we are, thanks all the same.
I think it's jolly good.
Well, I stand corrected. Oh, hello, is that the time? I say, you couldn't free up the October suite for a fallen comrade, could you?
He's not sleeping in here.
No choice, old man. Copper's orders.
Very well. I dare say we can accommodate a gentleman on Skid Row.
That's more like it.
Miss Bolivar, will you deliver our guest to the facility?
Thank you. What?
I'm sure you'll find the accommodation adequate to your needs. Quite correct on both counts. Christian and I did speak before dinner, and there was indeed a letter in the typewriter. I have it with me now.
I take a dim view, sir, of those who meddle with my evidence.
Of course you do. But you see, I knew my wife wanted to view her late stepson's body, and if she were to glimpse the letter's contents...
It all sounds very grave, sir. What matter of business could be
well,
so
it's nothing
terrible?
to do with business.
Well, you were colleagues.
After a fashion. Christian Gulbrandsen was a fellow trustee of his late father's estate, together with myself and my wife's sister, Ruth von Rydach, a sound head for business. Anyway, I take care of the day-to-day running. I have a background in auditing. The three of us like to meet at least once a year to keep a weather eye on the accounts. When we last met, Christian outlined some concerns, but ever cautious, he did not run to specifics, not until he made inquiries. He wanted to be sure, you see. And tonight, he finally confessed the truth. We agreed that he should write to Ruth at once and seek her advice. There, read it.
Dear Ruth, a crisis of extraordinary gravity has arisen, and I am at a loss how to deal with it.
I know how your deep affection is for Carrie Louise, and how grave your concern for anything that affects her. Not to beat about the bush, I have reason to believe she is being slowly and cold-bloodedly poisoned. I first suspected this when... And here he breaks off.
Well, murdered.
Beggars belief. Only living with her in and out of each other's pockets, one doesn't see the little changes.
And you think Christian Gulbrandsen knew the identity of the poisoner?
He had an idea. If only I'd pressed him. I wanted you to know, Miss Marple, as an old friend of my wife's.
Thank you. All of you.
You agree? It's imperative. She discovers no hint of this threat.
If the woman's in danger, she needs to be made aware of the risk.
But who would wish harm on Carrie Louise? A woman so universally admired. What possible motive?
Well, with most of the household locked in the drawing room, and Mr. Sericold here held at gunpoint by the harmless Edgar Lawson.
Yes, that would seem to narrow the field.
If I could just... Thanks.
Like I told you, I came straight here. The crazy British wiring, the main fuse box was blown second time that night.
Second, sir.
Yeah, so I'm told. The lights went out around 7 o'clock.
Care to explain what your knife was doing in that fellow's back, sir?
Well, it was in our bedroom. Second drawer, bedside table. Anybody could have taken it. Anybody.
Do you believe him?
I never had much time for Americans. Well, at least this one did his bit in the war. What about the household staff?
Night off.
The ex-husband, Johnny Restrick?
I reckon it was him. It has to be. He's the only other person who's unaccounted for. Right, sir?
I think we can do better than that. Never underestimate the power of the obvious, Sergeant Lake.
Sir?
Flock of jailbirds, rotten to the core, simmering in their own juices. The leopard don't change his spot, Sergeant Lake. Not in West Bucks.
Certainly well drilled, sir. Apparently they do training like this every morning.
They're training for what? What's he doing here?
Louis Sericold's orders.
Not keen on the competition, eh? Come on. Mr. Restrick, a word if you please.
If you ask me, Lewis wants a closer look. I mean, these city suits are just glorified clerks, you know, coming up west. Friday night, you know. Butter wouldn't melt in his mouth, oh please. I've seen it dribbling down his chin.
What brought you to Stony Gates, Mr. Restrick?
Love gave me wings. Gotta get fit, you see.
Mrs. Sericold?
Look, everybody's entitled to a second chance, aren't they?
Except for murderers.
Oh, please.
So, you walked from the station, proceeded through the park to the back of the main house. Is this correct, sir?
Perfect suspect, ain't I? Quite alone, no witnesses.
See anything, sir, on your way round to the house?
Now, I did have one of my mad creative turns. Yeah, I wouldn't expect you to understand that. How could you?
I might.
Well, it was the fog that got me going. Standing there in the darkness of the garden, footsteps, and then the gun. Pow, pow! And I thought to myself, now that's exactly the effect that I want for my Limehouse nights. My ballet?
Footsteps? Where from?
Impossible to say, old man.
So you crossed the garden to the French windows?
Yeah, well, fancied a closer look. Anything wrong with that?
I blame myself. Christian dead, and now Gina's young American.
You think Wally might have committed the murder?
I don't know what to think, but sometimes I wonder, the way she rushed into the marriage, was it for want of a mother's affection? If I'd been less consumed with my own work, if I'd given more time, more energy, for a child needs to feel cherished in the nursery, doesn't she? Or she'll never come to know her own value. Above all, an adopted child. What was that?
Oh, no, look.
Stop, please! Stop!
Wally! Oh, is he breathing?
Are we there? This is monstrous. I should have been summoned at once. I am a trustee. I have rights, and if someone is trying to kill my sister,
No if about it, I'm afraid. I just received a telegram confirming the presence of arsenic in Mrs. Sericold's bottle of tonic.
Well, then we must tell her at once.
For pity's sake, Ruth, keep your powder dry till morning, would you?
No, how perfectly quaint. No wonder you people lost the empire. There is a killer on the loose, and...
You think I don't know that? You think I don't hold my breath every time she lifts a spoon to her lips? I'm trying to protect my wife as lovingly as I can.
You make too much fuss of her. You always have.
How is Mr. Hudd faring?
Oh, we'll have him off your hands in no time, Mum. Just as soon as he's fit to move.
How would I know what he's been up to? How would I know the first thing about him? I'm only his wife, after all. Sorry. Such a mess. Found it in a drawer somewhere.
It's the air of contrivance I don't care for.
What?
Well, I was simply thinking how convenient it all was. There we were, in the drawing room, safely under lock and key, at precisely the moment when...
I take your point, but if there was no other way out...
Wally! No!
Gina! Gina!
Don't you dare, gentlemen! Don't you dare! Get away from me!
No, young lady!
Get away from me! I will not let you! You can't take him away! I have something very important to show the inspector!
What fresh hell is this, eh?
He hasn't
Sure.
done it!
Oh,
He hasn't done anything! Please! Let go of me! Let go! Get off him! He hasn't done anything!
Calm down.
He hasn't done anything!
Go back inside.
Now, young lady, what was it you wanted to show us?
Any one of us could have left this room to murder poor Christian. There, you see? along, Sergeant Lake. Come on.
Go on.
This way, Inspector.
Where's she going?
Sherlock matches.
Recent?
I should say.
Interesting smell.
Diesel?
Possibly.
So you see, Inspector, any of us could have done it.
That's absurd. Once Mr. Lawson started firing, we were all frozen to the spot.
What, nobody moved? Everyone present and correct throughout Mr. Hudd's absence?
And I want you all to bear witness.
Absolutely.
But the lights were out.
I know what I saw.
Stephen? He was larking about at the piano. I told him off.
Stephen, that really isn't helping.
No, Stephen went for help.
All these weeks typing your letters. He's only gonna lock the bloody door.
And, where did he go after that?
I couldn't honestly say.
And young Mrs. Hudd?
Gina. She was with me, just behind the others.
You quite certain of that fact?
Well, now that you press me, she came away from the window.
Somebody please get Wally!
In that preposterous outfit, but then... You don't think my sister could...
Now, we're not jumping to any conclusions.
Well, she's always been flighty, unpredictable, volatile, and she's been sticking to Mother like flypaper since the moment she got here.
What, Mildred? Oh! Well, she knocked into that little table, and after that, I don't know where she got to. So, what now, Inspector? You're not really going to arrest my Wally, are you? What are you doing out here?
Smell that? Giant redwood. Smells of America. This baby is about the last thing in this damn place I can count on.
Don't be so melodramatic. Anyway, this baby is a Wellingtonia, not a redwood.
Same difference.
Wally, where were you going on that bicycle? What about me?
Darling, what are you doing?
Keeping busy.
Oh, has he been a brute again?
He's not a brute.
Oh, of course not. But a chap like that and a girl like you, he doesn't know what makes you tick. How could he?
What makes me tick?
Flirt in town.
A wardrobe heaving with pretty clothes and a cow-eyed lover who doesn't leave crumbs in the bed. Am I right?
You don't know the first thing about me.
I know all I need. One day I'm going to be as rich as Chris as soon as I get my play on. And you, my dear, you shall be as rich as Mrs. Croesus. Marry me.
Idiot.
You like having men mooning after you, don't you?
Yes. Is that very cruel?
Yes, terribly.
Still. Give it a few years and the magic will soon wear off. And no one will look at me like that ever again. And everyone, even you, see how truly rotten I really am. Stephen!
Hello, Mill.
How could you? I don't know why I'm surprised. Anything goes with Gina. Or anyone.
Please don't say anything. You won't say anything, will you, Mill?
It's the timing that sickens me.
Timing?
Mother being poisoned.
What?
Didn't you hear? With arsenic, apparently.
Give it a rest, Mill.
Mark the air of tragic surprise. Don't come all innocent with me, young lady. As I said, blood will out.
Who had the most to gain from poisoning Mrs. Serogold?
In the event of my wife's death, the estate is to be divided equally between her daughters Gina and Mildred, and in addition, 10,000 for her companion.
Miss Bellever.
And a further 10,000 for young Stephen.
No end of motive.
And yourself, sir, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, Lewis is rolling in money of his own.
Not quite how I put it.
The paperwork looks rather new.
Yes, my wife had the will rewritten 6 weeks ago.
On account of the fire?
That's right.
Anything altered?
Well, only the extra funds for Stephen. I wouldn't read anything into that. I think my wife was rather concerned when his latest musical project went south.
And did Stephen know this? Did he know about the extra cash?
I believe my wife did tell him.
Mystify him.
He's miles away. Miss Marple.
I'm so sorry. I was thinking about Edgar Lawson and how very odd it was.
Go on.
Well, he has a complex, if that's the term, to do with his father, Winston Churchill, Viscount Montgomery. And I'm sure there must be some sad story at the root of it.
A child without a name, probably mothered by some street girl.
Ruth, you know nothing about the case.
I don't need to. It's called feminine intuition. Isn't that right, Jay?
Perhaps it is, although I do wonder why turn on you, the one person who has done more for him than anyone else, and why that night, at the very moment of the murder.
Odd, as you say.
And it's more than that, isn't it? It's almost as if somebody put the idea into his head.
Purposely knowing young Lawson will go off the deep end. What a perfect cover that would be. Everybody focused on young Lawson, especially if there's somebody who had thoughtfully supplied a revolver from the gun room.
What I did wasn't just wrong, it was...
Mr. Lawson.
No, let me finish. It was unconscionable, unforgivable. After all he's
Mr.
done for me,
Lawson, are you chipping those potatoes or what?
As I say, the fault was on my head alone. Arrest me if you like, I don't care.
All in good times, eh?
Nobody said anything to me regarding Mr. Serogold or anybody else. I just get angry and muddled. Mr. Churchill has his black dog and I have my red mist.
Nobody said a word, Mr. Stephen Restrick, for instance?
No.
Nobody else? You're quite sure?
Transference is a very slippery fish.
Transference?
Simply put, the redirection of the patient's experience of some significant other, in this case the pater or father, onto the tabula rasa of those closest to him.
What you're saying is Edgar Lawson came to believe that Louis Serogold was his pop.
In a word, yes, exactly. Indeed, it could be that in Edgar's imagination, the paterfamilias was more an object of rage rather than worship. In fact, this spy of whom he constantly talks, always watching, whispering, could simply be a representation of the absent father.
So, round the twist, was he?
No, please, Inspector, never use that term, no. Besides, up until the last few weeks, one was making great strides with Edgar.
Where were you on the night of the murder, Dr. Melville?
I was here, in the facility. I've made a note of my movements with approximate timings.
Upstairs to the infirmary. We mustn't transform physical trauma into mental trauma, whatever we do. Upstairs, take him upstairs. Madam.
Oh,
What's it? Oysters?
Oysters. Right. Must be. No wonder he was off colour. So, this is how you feed and water him, is it?
Them?
The convicts.
His name is Ernest. And for the record, I have no idea how the supplies got in there.
Think I can fathom a guess.
Oh, would you look at that? The keys of the kingdom. Perhaps your Mr. Ernest could come and go as he pleased.
He must have been helping himself from the kitchen.
Or else he grabbed a bite to eat on his way out from slipping arsenic into Madam's tonic, also to be found in the kitchen.
He hails from Whitstable, I believe. Home of oysters.
Quite right.
One imagines a fellow brought up around this particular kind of food would know immediately if they were...
Off?
Quite.
You think the oysters were poisoned?
Of course.
So?
Ruth ordered them for Carrie Louise. One of my wife's very few indulgences. Oh, whatever will he think of next?
Might this be the time to break the news to Carrie Louise?
Someone in my own home is seeking to poison me. And my own dear Christian murdered before he can name my enemy.
I'm sorry, my love. It was my decision to keep all this from you.
I knew something was up, didn't I, Jane?
So you came here?
On my orders. Well, I knew you wouldn't have agreed. That's why I didn't ask you.
My dear sister, how very prescient.
We're only trying to help here.
Forgive me. I only wish I'd come sooner.
Indeed. And how is dear Ernest?
Unconscious, but alive, thank goodness. The poison needs to work its way through.
Well, that'll teach him to keep his thieving hands to himself.
Provided he lives long enough.
Oh, come off it, sis. If you really want to reform these people, there are simpler and more economical ways of doing it.
And that's your remedy for a broken world? Let them eat arsenic?
Darling.
Well, sometimes I feel she wants everything I do to fall apart, so she can prove that the world is as savage and heartless as she is.
Not interrupting, I trust.
Not at all. I was just leaving.
Ruth, you've only just got here.
Madam, I gather you ordered in several crates of oysters for tonight's supper.
Yes. Have you seen the filth they serve in this place? Beige, beige. Everything's beige.
I would ask that nobody leave this compound.
Oh, don't be absurd. Would you mind seeing that my bags are brought down to my car, please? Thank you.
I may,
Ruth and Carrie Louise have always been the best of sisters, provided they maintain an ocean between them.
And Johnny Resterick, is he the best of ex-husbands?
The jury is out. Is that the phrase? Shall we?
Still, It's not easy to conduct a poisoning campaign from the bordellos of London's theatre district.
An excellent point, Inspector. Very well made.
Oh, thank you.
You know, it did occur to me that we've, all of us, been so busy wondering if the convicts could have climbed over the gate to the main house that we've lost sight of the other gate.
Other?
Here, by the lodge. Johnny Restrick claims he entered the house through the park. I gather these are locked every evening at 5 o'clock sharp. One wonders, how did a gentleman past his physical prime get over? Or through?
Well, unless someone gave him a helping hand. The son, Stephen, we know he stands to gain from the will.
Perhaps, although I don't sense any great intimacy between father and son.
Well, who then?
It was the phone call that struck me.
No need. I've already informed the groundsman. I'll see to it myself. Goodbye.
Is that Mr. Sericold?
Yes, sir. He'll be home on the 4:27 as planned.
If I may presume, Inspector. What small task were you so quick to undertake that day?
You were unlocking the gates, weren't you?
For Mr. Sericold? Or so they might be left open, giving another visitor access to the house later on that night? Johnny Restrick. Rather dashing in his way, isn't he, Miss Bellover?
I used to think so.
No great crime in that, surely.
I'd go up to town once a fortnight, on my day off. Catch a matinee. I ran into Johnny after the show. He was in his element. It all seemed so glamorous after long afternoons in the country. I was seduced, I suppose. Then Johnny started up about Carrie Louise. He had to talk to her. She had to be told, or our affair would be tainted by deception. Of course, the minute the lights came up, sort of fool I'd been.
Look at you, my botted Shelley angel.
I was a convenience. A ruse for Johnny to get back in with Carrie Louise. His vanity wouldn't allow it, you see, for her to be married again. He couldn't bear to be left behind.
Did Mr. Restrick persuade you to put poison in Mrs. Sericold's tonic?
I would never lay a finger on Mrs. Sericold. Never.
Marks? You set. Go.
Look, I'm devoted to Carrie Louise. What do I want to bump her off for? And with arsenic, of all things. Personally, I've got a weakness for curare, a much underrated poison.
Give it some backbone, Sergeant!
What's all this in aid of, anyway?
Just trying to get my facts in order. You were standing here when the first shot was fired, correct?
If you say so.
The question is, from the moment the lights went out in the house, how much time does a gentleman need?
For what, exactly?
To enter the house, slaughter poor Mr. Gulbranson, then out again, ready for your grand entrance at the drawing room. See? 1 minute, 7 seconds. Murder is a lot quicker than people generally imagine.
Yeah, I'm not half as quick as your sergeant.
More state of his lungs.
Well, it's hardly scientific, is it? I mean, you don't even know where I was standing. You've only got my word for it.
You might be in love with her, but you'd rather see her dead than happily settle with Mr. Sericold, eh?
You're worse than Dashiell Hammett.
Time to make track for the facility. The curtain goes up in 15 minutes.
You're not seriously going ahead.
The show must go on, apparently.
Oh, Louis. Louis, this is hopeless.
Oh, don't worry, my love. The Cherokee will take it on the chin. There, Edgar. What do you think?
Very smart, sir.
Now for the pièce de résistance.
Where's Gina? I haven't seen her all afternoon.
She's getting ready in her room. She was muttering about a Catherine. Okay, everyone, 15 minutes.
I thought I said he wasn't to come into the house.
What are you so afraid of, old man?
I would have thought it was obvious, considering you'd murdered poor old Christian, battered my secretary, and now stand accused of poisoning my wife.
Now, you take that back. I did no such thing.
Simple statement of the facts, old man.
Right. Come on, then. Come on. On your feet, eh?
All right, all right. Whenever you're ready.
Father!
Louis!
Ow.
Johnny, you have only yourself to blame.
Chap flew at me.
You tripped over a chair, you silly goose.
Just wish I'd paid a bit more attention that evening, you know, on the night of the murder. One gets so used to seeing the world as a sort of stage set. One lives in a state of constant illusion.
It's real enough, though, isn't it? A stage set.
Oh?
Contrivance it may be, but it's still real. Hammers and nails, timber and paint.
Contrivance? Of course.
Where are you going?
Your chappie with the oysters. Has he come round yet?
No, still out for the count. Why do you ask?
Oh, it doesn't matter. And thank you.
What for?
Would you look at these nails? Just look at them. You promise me you'll let me cut them for you after the show, eh? Promise?
The sentries think that it's a football that she carries in. When they've had a few, they shout, is Arsenal going to win? They think it's Alec James instead of poor old Anne Boleyn. With her head tucked underneath her arm. With her head tucked underneath her arm. She walks that right arm. With her head tucked underneath her arm. At the midnight.
Stephen! Dad, where's Gina? Where's Gina? She's next up. Knock 'em dead, eh? Thanks. You watch it. Wouldn't miss it for the world.
Tucked underneath her arm.
Your turn. Go on.
I forgot. Where's my score?
Ready when you are.
Let's try me you then! Watch out for the camera!
Louis! Louis!
I have traveled far and wide to hail you from the great gods of our tribe. Know that I, Chief Running Bear, must brave all for the love of my dear, my third and finest squaw, Summer Rain. Her beauteous, beauteous eyes pleasantly framed. Behold, she comes, and I am struck afresh by Cupid's dart. She haunts my every wish, my thoughts,
Gina?
Catherine.
tell me it was an accident.
See? Severed. With a blade, I should imagine. Still, there is one silver lining.
What's that?
At least this time, my sergeant and I are among the witnesses.
Yes, yes, of course.
Any known contact between the two victims prior to the murders, Mr. Sericole?
Johnny and Christian? None that I'm aware of.
According to some of the inmates, Mr. Restorick did hit it off with Whitstable Ernest, so-called.
Did he? Co-conspirators. So Johnny had two insiders helping him get revenge on the ex. The convict and the Belleville woman. And that's just the ones we know about.
Oh, dear.
What is it, Jane?
You're not standing for your tea.
No. Not today. Poor Johnny. My favorite mistake.
Would you tell me about Catherine?
Who?
Catherine Ellsworth. The murderess. Hanged 4th of September, 1927 in Portland. Mrs. Ellsworth, found guilty on 3 counts of poisoning with arsenic, wore a simple dress of printed cotton on her final journey to the gallows. She spoke only to decline the offer of prayers.
Where did you find that?
In Gina's room this morning. Catherine Ellsworth was Gina's birth mother, wasn't she?
Yes. And the same urges can be seen in the daughter. I told her, Gina is our mystery poisoner, and last night's ridiculous carry-on with that blonde hairdo, making herself look like that murderess to upset Mummy, was nothing less than a public confession.
I admit I'm at a loss to know how Gina came to learn of all this. Perhaps someone put the newspaper there for her to discover.
That's impossible. No one knew, not even Louis. Only myself and Mildred. Mildred? How could you? She's your sister.
You always said we should share. Well, she won't. She won't share. She never did. Not you. Not anybody.
Oh, my poor darling Gina. Do you think she blames me? Do you think last night she was trying to hurt me for keeping it from her all these years?
Or hurt herself?
I must go to her, speak to her.
Carrie Louise, perhaps you should speak to them both. Together, perhaps you can lay this particular ghost to rest.
I'll finish my tea first.
I think we would all sleep a lot better in our beds if there weren't quite so many secrets in the world.
How much do you know?
If I was quite sure.
Oh, I think you're sure.
What do you want me to do?
The only thing you can do.
Just as soon as I finish my tea. It was Johnny Restorick gave me the idea to think of this room, not as the drawing room, a little to the left, if you wouldn't mind. Just so. Not as the drawing room, but as a stage set. There. An evening of dramatics. The usual entrances and exits, and backstage, of course, outside on the terrace. The audience, myself included, sat here, hoodwinked by a conjuring trick. They do it with mirrors.
Mirrors?
Oh, isn't that the common slang? A few simple acts of misdirection. First, the power cut.
You think the lights were meant to go out?
Oh, I'm quite sure of it. You recall the power cut earlier in the day, set off by the spotlights being tested before supper? Well, the fuse box was then primed to blow a second time when the circuit for the drawing room was overloaded.
Oh,
blow.
Wiring's on the blink.
I'll go and check the fuse box.
The American, Wally Hunt?
Which brings me to the second misdirection. Here. Would you mind?
The hidden door.
Yes. Now, here we deduced was the killer's hidden exit. And with the lights out, of course, nobody could be sure of anything, leaving you, Inspector, with a far wider cast of suspects. But what if the door had nothing to do with the murder? What if the killer made a far simpler escape? Never underestimate the power of the obvious, Inspector.
Indeed. So...
Would you... Now, two men step through the French windows onto the terrace. But what did we see? What did we actually see? Edgar Lawson, of course. But what became of Mr. Sericold? We heard him.
Thank you, Mr. Sericold.
Edgar. Shh.
Oh! Nobody move! That's enough.
Another trick. Edgar was simply mimicking the voice of...
Louis Sericold.
The kill would have taken no time at all. No more than your sergeant's 1 minute and 7 seconds.
Why? I never saw a man so devoted to his wife.
Quite. But how do we know there really was a poisoner? Look at the evidence. Carrie Louise's arthritis was coincidence, nothing more. And her tonic, mixed at the 11th hour with a very few drops of arsenic, intended not for Carrie Louise, but for you and your colleagues to discover. A few words were then added to the letter when Mr. Sericold looked in on the body.
I have reason to believe she is being slowly and cold-bloodedly poisoned. I first suspected this when...
And the meaning was quite altered.
So there never was any plot to poison Mrs. Sericold?
No, Inspector. And I'm sure Johnny suspected as much. Hence his rather odd desire to trim Carrie Louise's fingernails a few minutes before he died. A sample of nail clippings would have soon proven there was no arsenic in her bloodstream.
But how could he possibly...
But there, in the garden, on his way up to the house, he had a glimpse backstage, as it were. Even through the fog, gunshots and footsteps. And when Johnny befriended Ernest at the facility, I'm sure he began to piece together the hidden story behind the poisoning hoax. And as for all those treats in Ernest's room, the single malt whiskey, the keys, the oysters, they weren't stolen. They were gifts from Louis Sericold. Grateful tokens to a man whose rare talent for fraud and embezzlement had helped restore the fallen fortunes of the Gulbranson Trust.
But why? An upstanding gentleman like that.
The things we do for love. Wasn't that the way you put it, Mr. Sericold?
Quite right.
Jane.
Christian Gulbranson had discovered your slide into financial corruption and sought to expose it. Only his affection for Carrie Louise gave him pause. Was her heart strong, you see? You must have known he was on to you the last time Christian came to Stony Gates, when the trustees convened 7 weeks ago. That's when you conceived your plan, wasn't it? First the fire, started not by faulty wiring, but by your accomplice, Whitstable Ernest, concealed behind the hidden door. Only he left a few telltale drops of petroleum, the smell we took for diesel on the floorboards. The real target of those flames wasn't your wife's photographs or even her will. It was the accounts records housed in the filing cabinet. It bought you some time, but you knew Christian couldn't be put off forever. And so you were ready to silence him when he next came to Stony Gates.
The reform facility ate up all we had. The buildings, the endless privileges. It was the only way. I poured everything into it. The trust. My own fortune. It was a last resort. You see that, don't you? It was the only way I knew to make you happy. If you found out.
You didn't have to prove yourself to me.
With Johnny Rastrick waiting in the wings.
Johnny?
I saw his letters to you. The man was unstoppable.
No, you were my husband.
You knew a little, didn't you?
I wondered when Johnny...
Oh, his new friendship had to be scotched before Whitstable Ernest let something slip. The arsenic and the oysters kept Ernest out of harm's way.
And Johnny?
A spontaneous killing, I would wager, as he stood under the path of that lighting apparatus. Waiting for a word with the leading man.
You were on stage all the time. If it wasn't you... Edgar Lawson. Father?
Edgar! Sergeant! Edgar! Stop!
Did you know?
I wondered. Lewis was always quick to quell any idle talk about Edgar's true provenance. And then there was Edgar himself. His madness seemed unconvincing somehow. The quest for a missing father. I'm so sorry.
Oh, Lois, why didn't he just tell me?
I was too scared you wouldn't approve.
What with my checkered history? At least he died trying to save his own son. I try to take some comfort in that. And maybe that means he was a good man, after all. Like being billeted back in the war.
Oh.
And careful with that.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. It's part of a hidden door. Here, let me show you. Oh, help me, darling.
Yeah, of course.
So clever.
Come on, Jane. We're late enough already. The flight leaves at 4, and apparently the pilot refuses to wait.
Of course.
Are you sure you won't change your mind? Manhattan is fabulous at this time of year.
Quite sure. Thank you, Ruth.
Damn British wiring.
One minute. Ah! Wally! Where have you been? What are you doing here?
You're wrong. I looked it up. They're redwood, not Wellingtonia. The bark's too tough. See? See?
Wally, don't! Stop! Wally. Now you've got me started. Wally, it's all settled.
Then unsettle it. What? Why do you always do that?
I'm sorry.
Laughing when I'm trying to say something.
I just can't believe you still want me.
Don't you get it? There was never, not a single moment when I...
When you what?
Bill! Sweetie, you look just the ticket.
Do I?
Fancy a spin?
Thank you, but no. I don't think so. Not anymore.
Bill! Bill!
My dear Aunt Jane, I wanted you to know that we seem to be prospering after a fashion here in Wyoming. I decided to be an American girl after all. They say that here it's not where you come from that counts. It's what you make of the life you are given. After all that's passed, after all that's gone before, is it too much to dream that such a thing is possible? All our love, Gina.
We hope you've enjoyed the series final of Miss Marple. You can find the DVDs at ABC shops and centres. Join us next week for a gripping thriller. The Last Enemy premieres next Sunday night on ABC One.